time for the last stand. Going on expert, we've got an interesting selection of heroes. This is the first one that I'm going to go with. Princess. We're going to bring the champion assault rifle. That's because it can cripple, and her leadership trait is all about hitting enemies that have got a status effect on them. Daryl. Bringing the old Abby Tromblone. Charge attack sets things alight. It only needs 2 charge points. It attacks with a cone. That's pretty handy stuff. And then we've got a little bit of Russell Muscle here. Blue Vortex Nail Gun. It can cripple. It can ensnare. And of course it sets things alight. That's his main purpose. Let's get into it. Okay, we have just got the skip. It's a very basic map. Just absolutely classic. Let's see. Let's just see how we do. Beautiful sound of the Abbey blasting away there. I'm surprised that these things aren't dying quicker. I mean, I know that it's on expert setting, so of course they're going to be tougher than they otherwise would be, but yeah, normally we're knocking things down very, very quickly. Maybe what we need to do is just be a bit more liberal with the charge attacks. Would have been nice to have a named character as our shooter, but Russell is very effective. It's a good idea to just have at least one no-named character per class who you can rely on for things like this. You also get, of course, class tokens a lot more regularly than you get tokens for named characters. So the charge attacks are also causing just a little extra damage as well. I mean, it's not really going to make a huge difference to things, but it's nice to have. That is the other little boost that you get by using Princess. Main thing, of course, is just the fact that it's going to be pretty easy for us to have charge points. We should make sure that we're using them. And of course, all of our charge attacks inflict status effects, and if we inflict status effects, we have more of a chance of getting charge points. So we want to be doing that. I'm not going to kill this guy. I want to hit him again with Princess to have a chance to get some charge points for her. I suppose that did hurt the score multiplier. Fire spread. Let's get him cooking, shall we? Okay, good, good, good. Excellent. And of course, Daryl, his heirloom. There's a lot of effects for the heirloom, but basically there's also an additional chance of getting charge points for everybody whenever he makes an attack. So this is not a great position to be in, since the reinforcement's coming up from the bottom of the map. Yeah, and that's why you can kind of get a little bit penned in. Speedy walkers, of course. We're going to be wanting to put some distance between us and them, but that's easier said than done because, of course, they're speedy. We do have a good couple of ways to slow their roll a little bit, so that's working for us. Just being able to control the battlefield, the movement of the enemies, things like that, it's a big deal. And you can see there again, we've got, well, Princess isn't charged, but the other guys are. That's very, very handy, especially since we're going to want to be setting these guys on fire. Yeah, we're on wave 11, and already it's pretty clear that we need to be igniting enemies. It'll take a long time for the fire to burn them down, but as soon as you've got them, that's it, the clock's ticking. I want to use a charge point here, I want to get some kills, keep that score multiplier high, even if it does mean that Princess may not be charged. I suppose we've got one more turn before those reinforcements come in. Come on man, put him down. Blue Vortex Nail Gun. We can stop the enemy in their tracks. Okay, score multipliers maxed out. That's very, very good. I think I've said it many, many times. I always want to get to the point where we've got a 7-figure score. That always feels like a win. Oh! Look at what we have here. Flipping Commonwealth Walker. And in a pretty awkward place as well. He's just got to go. I don't feel bad using the cookie at that particular point or anything. I think that was the right thing to do. Go here, go here. Excellent. Everyone, of course, is stunned except for our friend the tank. Oops, I should have shot with Russell there. I made a bit of a boo-boo there, bit of a mistake. Come on, put him out of our misery. Keep hold of the charge point for Russell there. Okay, you and you. Let's get rid of you. Daryl moves up, takes a shot that ensnares his target. It's that Commonwealth that we're really looking at. We've not got a great way of dealing with him. We haven't got many enemies coming in next turn. I don't want to get trapped in a corner by that Commonwealth. Okay, that looks like a big problem, but should be okay. Now, I want to get him on fire. Would have been nice to get the Commonwealth on fire as well, but he is, of course, resistant to status effects. So let's do this. Now I don't mind using piles of gore in Last Stand. Generally speaking, I don't like using tools. You just find yourself burning through them so flipping quickly if you use them in Last Stand. But piles of gore, I got loads of that. It's very situational. Very situational tool, so I don't mind burning through that as much. I've always got tons of those. Right, sir, I would like you to start taking some damn damage. Of course, there's a little bit more damage if we're up close and personal, so let's get Daryl right in this goo's face. Actually, let's do that. Okay, I wasn't expecting that goo to die. Otherwise, I wouldn't have shot it like that. Doesn't matter. We should be okay. Daryl's going to be a little bit out of position when the reinforcements come in. Just going to hold on to some charge attacks there. Although I am a little bit concerned with the score multiplier, it's not massively impressive, is it, that score multiplier? Maybe we do need to focus on just hitting the enemy a bit harder as and when we can. While also bearing in mind that we want to ignite bad guys as and when possible. Let's go here. Let's get all of these guys under that umbrella of fire from Princess. Let's go here. Let's do this. Let's stick together. So he's going to burn. But at the moment, if we try and go past him, he'd still be a nuisance. I think cause just a little bit more damage to him because... Oh my gosh. Ugh. Most annoying flipping walker ever. Well, maybe not, but... Let's get some kills, but I think we need to make a bit of a fighting retreat here. Do that, get him ensnared, stay off of the back line as best we can, because otherwise we can get trapped. Yes, we can go here, we can, yeah, do that, ensnare him, cripple him, that's good. Go on a smell of walker guts after this. Okay. Let's get you cooking, good looking. School multiplier still at 10, that's encouraging. Try and put you out of our misery, no. Slow you down. Bit of a messy turn, that one. Okay, well, they've got to be on fire, all of those guys, that's for sure. Good, we can ensnare him. Finish him off, get some charge points back. We got both of them back. That was worth getting the kill. Sort of helps us keep the score multiplier high. Yes, we'll get him on fire. I know he's just a regular flippin' walker, but you know, they can kill you just as easily as these fancy walker types. Get the kill, keep the score multiplier up. Not really where I want to be when reinforcements coming in, but we've got an extra turn, that's great. Yeah, finish that walker off. Hit him, great, all of the charge points back. This is an okay place to be, and soon we're going to have to start thinking about where we are going to hole up. Where we're going to turtle up, which corner we're going to go to. Fire spread is a very nice aspect of the Abbey. Real helpful. I think got to look at targets that aren't on fire at the moment and get them on fire. Charge attack, should get all of them charge points straight back. Yep. Oh, is that that's a goo right there. Okay, good. Okay, what's coming in behind us? Okay, I think we can deal with this. He's the troublemaker, right? Get him cooking. Okay, so he's crippled. He can't actually get through, so we can do that. Make sure all of these guys are slowed. Sort of seem to be turtling up here in the top right. Let's get him ensnared. Let's make sure that we don't kill him when he is that damned close, because of course he will detonate. He will kill us. Keep the score multiplier up, just get an easy kill there. Good. All the bad guys appeared on that side of the screen. That's what we wanted. Let's get you guys cooking. Hold tight means that he's held tight. Let's get this guy on fire as well. Princess, do you want to get a full complement of charge points? You do. Excellent. That's really, really good. These armoured walkers would be a huge problem. But of course, we can stun them. I see some guys there who need to get cooking. So let's do that. Kind of can go here, because we can cripple him. You, sir, be nice to just get you taken out. Let's make sure that you're crippled as well. Good, good, good. Any of you guys fancy just shuffling off this mortal coil again? What have we got coming in? 2 tanks. Depending on where they come in, that could be problematic. Move up a little bit closer, make sure that we're hitting as many targets as we possibly can. You stay where you are, sir. Stay the hell where you are. Okay, lots of stuns. Okay, I was hoping they would appear at the bottom of the map. That would have been a bit more flipping convenient. This isn't terrible. Pretty exciting stuff, a little bit dicey, but we can make it work. Mainly because we've got 2 means of ensnaring enemies. Close range shots with Daryl and the Abbey, and close charge attacks from Russell. They too will literally stop the enemy in their tracks. He's going to be a real problem. Now what we could do is this and this. And what about him? He's farther away, but going to get closer. I mean, we've got 4 enemies really that we need to ensnare, and that's not feasible really. Especially not if Russell don't get his charge attacks. Just trying to think, where can I put Russell? I think we might be able to make use of him by putting him here. I'm kind of turning a problem into a solution there. Too bad enemies went there, because I would have liked to have run sort of down this way. And that is not possible, of course. Problem is that he flipping well explodes, doesn't he? hate doing this. Especially when it doesn't really cause the amount of damage that I need it to cause. Right, I need to move up here, and then I need to shoot him so that he's ensnared, but I can't do that because I am camouflaged. So we'll do that. That will get us out of the camouflage state. I mean, I don't think he's gonna die. Don't even know if this guy's gonna die. See what happens. Yes. Frustrating. Got to get rid of him because otherwise he could potentially just kill Daryl. Do have sort of an option. He might die to the fire. That'd be really, really flipping good. Wonder if we can put this guy. Yeah, I mean, we go here, go here, go here. Slow that guy's roll a little bit. Hopefully he'll just collapse. Obviously, if he collapses, if he burns, then he doesn't explode. Well, we're in 6 figures. So like I said, I kind of consider that a bit of a win. But okay, now it would be very nice to be able to set that Commonwealth Walker on fire, because he's just going to be a flipping problem. I think just use our most powerful attack. Didn't really do much there, did it? Need him on fire. Looks like we've got some real scary stuff coming out next turn. I've got to think about where I want to be now. Yeah, he should. That should be sufficient. He should die to the fire. Yeah, I don't want to be right on the line when reinforcements come in. Let's get you slowed down and on fire if we can. Nope. Those Commonwealths are just going to keep on implacably marching forward like the Terminator. They're a big problem. A lot of stuff that we want on fire. Let's give this guy a really powerful hit. And again, let's try and get him on fire, because he's just a common walker, but he's a nuisance. One good thing, we've got pretty much all of the bad guys going up and around the skip. It's a long path. I mean, there's not too much point in trying to ignite those Commonwealth walkers. It's just not going to happen. It's just, they're going to keep following us around. Okay, that guy has got to be cooking. Got to keep on hitting those Commonwealths. We've got to try and weaken them. The weaker they are, the more susceptible they may be to status effects. Okay, it would have been nice to kill him, get a charge point. We've got a couple of stragglers right here who are not following the program and going up and around the map. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. They're common walkers. We can do anything to them. Stun them, ignite them, all of that good stuff. Hit him, there's a chance that that Commonwealth Walker would have ignited. That didn't happen, unfortunately. And there's not too much to it besides just slamming those Commonwealths with every ounce of firepower that we can muster, in the hope that we're going to inflict status effects, or at least just keep on hurting them, make it so that it's more likely that they will be hit with status effects. Do the shot with Daryl, because there's a chance, of course, he will pass charge point along to his teammates. This is what we like to see. Stunned flipping Commonwealth Walkers. This is great as well. Commonwealth Walkers on fire. Good. Do you want to join your brother? Do you want to be on fire? You do. Let's see, can we stun those Commonwealths? Good, we can. They are sufficiently weakened that that is an option. You, sir, are not on fire. How very dare you. Hold tight. Goes on the goo. We do not want him advancing. Got a goo up there that's not on fire. Still not on fire. Let's keep a beady eye on him. That's good. Most of the stuff down here can be stunned. That's pretty good for us. We've got to get him on fire. Strike with Princess. I should remember to use Daryl last. Because of his heirloom and the chance that it has to grant charge points to characters. I should keep that in mind. Scary stuff closing in at a rate of knots. Sorry, that's a bit of a Britishism. It just means, you know, happening quickly. Do that. Do that. That ensnares him. I want him just holding still whenever I can. He's a tank. He's going to take a very, very long time to burn. I don't have many other options for dealing with him, so let's do this. It'll get some of those other guys at least on fire. Probably do this. Yeah, that's fine. See, I wasn't too worried about hitting him. They're just so damn tough at this point that, you know, they'd have to have virtually no health left whatsoever in order to risk blowing up. I think got a feeling he's just going to be a problem. Okay, he's resisted that like a champ, but he is stuck in place. Let's get more stuff on fire. Armoured Walkers, Commonwealth Walkers, you know, it doesn't make too much of a difference. Just your normal walkers are tough enough to be a problem at this point. Again, I've got to remember that it's use the charge points and then shoot with Daryl. Get you on fire. So we've got two avenues cut off. We've got a walker just, you know, a tank just appearing right there, which is bad news bears. Can do is that. How about you slow your roll? You too. Being pushed into the bottom right corner there. At some point we probably were going to have to do this as a tactic anyway, just sort of turtle up. I like having these options to ensnare targets. That's working out pretty well for us at the moment. So those Commonwealths, you know, if we can keep them trapped behind this big stack of undead meat, kind of works out pretty well for us. You hold tight. You hold tight too. Anyone not on fire? Well, yeah, these guys, obviously. This is fine. Look at those Commonwealths, man. They're just absolutely tanking it. Keep you in place. Get you guys cooking. Try and get a kill. Try and get some charge points. Yeah, we've got that meat shield is gone now, so these guys can advance, which is kind of a frightening prospect. Can I get both of these? Nope. Try and focus fire up here just because of these two. We might have to use a grenade. Okay, well that's good that he's crippled. Anything that we can inflict on them is very welcome. Can we make you hold tight? Nope. Try again. Nope. Got him on fire. Definitely a good thing. There you go, he's ensnared. That's thumbs up, definitely. Looks like his brother is not as badly damaged, so the chances of us getting him ensnared is pretty low. Do that. I mean, here we go. Nope. Okay, this is a problem, this is a problem. Daryl, he might get bit. Okay, Russell gets chewed on by... Yeah, that's... We'll try dog. Nope. See, we've got to be able to inflict a status effect on him to get him to let go. I mean, on the plus side, he's not burning, but I mean, we're really sort of clutching at straws here if we're trying to find some good out of this bad. He can reach Daryl. He can reach... Well, no, he can't actually. Can't reach anyone. Okay, good, good. We got stun there. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to gamble that we can kill this chump. Or at least get it to the point where he's going to burn. Let's ensnare you. Or not. Again, gambling that this guy's going to die. He's got to. If he doesn't, then... There we go. Although I think... yeah, okay, so... Lots of bad guys coming in. Now it's never a good thing, but they can all be stunned. We can target them all. My, do we have a little sort of meat shield thing going on here? Maybe. Right, I cannot have you, really, or you getting any closer. You're going to have to be crippled, otherwise you reach Russell. And again, we're relying on our ability to ensnare things to give us a lot of safety here. You must be ensnared. This is a problem. Guts, guts, guts. You're not ensnared. Russell, stand in front of it. Good man. Okay, but this is a bit of a problem, having it absolutely right next to us. Nope. I think I think that might be all she wrote. I could have used some tools or something to get out of that. Yes, we could have maybe squeezed a bit more out of this, got a bit of a better score. Maybe have got to those elite walkers, but I'm not going to burn through all of my tools just for a last stand. Princess, you're going to go out. Make sure that you don't go out like a chump. Okay, she went down swinging. Wave 39, the elites start popping up at 40. Always joy when you get to those elite walkers. Still, oh, we've got a grenade back. That's nice. Got a CRM trident piece. Are you jealous? Okay. That's the end of the last stand. Let's move on to the second.